Hello and welcome back for more Explore Tulsa. Trish, do you know anyone that's expecting a baby?
Yeah, my best friend's sister is, and they were able to have the most amazing videos and pictures taken with the new technology available in sonography.
Babies do look pretty cute, all cuddled up in their mommy's wombs, you know. Probably the only time they won't be using a smart device.
Let's check in with our Lewis neighbors and see how smart technology is changing baby making at Stork Vision of Tulsa.
I grew up in Tahlequah, actually, and my husband grew up in Owasso, so we're kind of from this area. It's good to be back in this area. I got my bachelor's at OSU, and then I went to ultrasound school here in Tulsa, and I worked as an ultrasound tech or as a sonographer for 4 years in the hospital atmosphere. There's not a whole lot of room to have your family there, and when you're doing the ultrasounds you can only usually take 2 people back, so you can't really have the whole family there and stuff. We decided to open our own business, and the OB ultrasounds is what I've always had a passion in. I love doing babies and stuff, so we decided to open our own business. It's amazing. I feel like I'm part of the family, everybody that comes in. And the big groups are a lot of fun for me. I just feel like I kind of fit in and I'm part of their family and stuff. But I'd say the ones that really have a feeling that it's a boy or a girl, like everybody thinks, oh, it's definitely a boy, and then I shock them and it's a girl, and everybody's just kind of mouth open, complete shock. Those are always fun.
I am almost 28 weeks, due April 29th with our first son. Brady. I'm definitely a planner and a person that likes to think ahead and be really prepared for everything. So knowing the gender was really important to us, and being able to decide on the name early was nice, and being able to set up the nursery and buy clothes and all those fun things.
When you see them for like a gender check, they're still pretty small. So you see the hands wiggling, but you can start to see an outline and a shape, and as they get a little older and a little bigger, you start to see facial characteristics, and you see maybe a broad forehead or ears that look like Aunt Mary's or something like that, and that's kind of fun.
So the 3D/4D, you can really see the baby's facial features and get more of who baby's gonna look like when they grow up, see the chubby cheeks, and whereas the black and white, just the regular 2D ultrasound, it's just more of a flat image where you can just see, you know, the outline of the baby's face. So everybody wants to get that sneak peek of the baby before they arrive, so it's very, very popular right now. The technology, it's amazing. I mean, just seeing your baby in actual, I think it's a really good bonding experience for especially the dads, because they can't feel all those little jabs and kicks and stuff.
It was very different back then. We took wild guesses as to what the gender might be, and they were always saying that if it was a little bit faster heartbeat, it was probably a girl. I have 2 daughters, and both of them had fast heartbeats, so that was a pretty good guess, but that's all we knew. And we didn't know until the baby came whether it was going to look like Uncle Harry or who it might look like.
You know, a lot of people think that the baby will look like an alien on the 3D/4D. A lot of dads think that for some reason, but then they get in here and the tears start flowing, they see that little face for the first time, and it's just amazing to go through that with every single family, and everybody is just in amazement at how the technology, it's so clear. And you know, we get people that send pictures after baby's born so we can do the comparison, and it's absolutely amazing how much the 3D pictures look like the baby's being born. It'll
bring tears to your eyes. First time you see a grandchild, it will definitely get your attention, and it's very emotional, a lot of fun. Nobody should miss it.
It was such an amazing experience being able to see him for the first time. It made it really real. You know, there for a while you're like, yeah, I'm pregnant, that's great, but it just made it really a real experience, and it was so fun just being able to see his little face on the screen.